Hello Sagittarius, thank you for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. This is going to be a reading for August 1st to August 10th, 2020. Thank you to all my subscribers, all the views, all the comments, all the thumbs up. I appreciate it so very much. My channel grows every day and I'm just happy with it. So please remember there's no way it can connect to everybody. The masculine and feminine energies can be vice versa. So if I'm talking about a king and you're like, oh no, I have a queen, then vice versa, that's totally fine. So don't force it to apply. So the full moon is on August 3rd, and it is called the Sturgeon Moon because the full Sturgeon Moon. Sturgeons are considered the living dinosaur. They live in the lakes in America, and they live to be 150 years old. That's crazy. And there are 29 different species, and it takes 20 years for a female sturgeon to be mature enough to reproduce. So that is pretty amazing. The full moon is also called the full green corn moon, the wheat cut moon, the moon when all things ripen, and the blueberry moon. So another thing about the sturgeon is their representation of called the stir, because they stir up the sediment when they're looking for food in the lakes. And so if you see a sturgeon fish or the word stir, that could represent that somebody is causing issues with your life. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. And stirring things up. So kind of interesting. Alright, so the birth chart challenge too for the month is for you to see if you're a cusper. A cusper is somebody who was born within a 3-day grace period of the sign changing. So I was born on the day it changes from Leo to Virgo. So if anyone is in a 3-day grace period when the signs change, you're called a cusper. And that would mean you have 2 sun signs. And you can figure out which one you're more inclined to have traits from. I have traits from both, but I have more one than the other, I feel. So that's the birth chart challenge. So we're going to get started with the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle card for you, Sagittarius. And the first one is 46, Facing Your Fears. Look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and others. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. So this is the strength fish. This fish will puff himself out when he gets scared or he wants to show aggression. And there's a lot of passion in there, I feel. So there's something that you need to face that will help you a lot. So the next one for you is 1, Resilience. There's no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. So resilience is a very good skill to have, a very good coping mechanism and skill. So this says, face your fears. You more than are capable enough to handle what is going on in your life right now, is what this says. So if you've become fearful or a little more worried so than usual because of the latest happenings, this card is trying to make you feel secure that you're going to be fine. I know you're going to worry. Well, I don't know, but I'm assuming you're going to worry because it came up, but you're going to be fine. So the next one, beautiful, surrounded by prosperity. 30. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. Isn't that weird? I said you were going to be fine. So this is all money. All this right here is money and abundance coming to you, Sagittarius. Good for you. So you have a lot of good things coming to you right now. And a lot of money. Good for you, because not everybody has that right now. So I can imagine already what these are going to say. Alright, so I'm going to start with the Chakra Wisdom deck for you first. And you have 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is an ending to something. Something, a pattern, a job, something has totally ended for you. So 5 of Cups is you looking back on something. You miss somebody from your past, a love relationship that you're reflecting back on. You're looking back in the past on it. 2 of Cups, this is love. You are thinking about somebody that you have a lifetime of love for, somebody you think is beautiful. I feel like somebody's coming forward to date you. Look at a Knight of Cups. Somebody's coming in to offer possibly apology or another date. So yeah, right here you either have two or one person. Right there. So the next one is the Moon. This could represent Pisces. This is also yin and yang when things balance out for me. So the Moon could balance things out for you when it happens. The Moon is on the 3rd, August 3rd. So 8 of Swords is you going inside your head and making things worse by either self-sabotaging yourself or worrying to the extreme that it makes you worry even more. So try not to do that. Do not self-sabotage yourself. When you find yourself doing that, stop right away and start thinking, replace it with positive thoughts right away, as fast as you catch yourself doing it. 8 of Cups is karma. This is somebody having karma around them. I feel like, and it's not meant to hurt us. Karma is meant to show you something you're doing that you're either repeating over and over that's not good for you and you keep getting karma from it, or it's just showing you, yeah, something, and I feel like it has to do with passion. A lot of passion, and a lot of years ago, if that makes sense. Something with passion and a lot of years ago. I'm going to switch to the Mystical Cats Tarot deck now, and you have 2 of Fire, so you're trying to make a decision about something. And I feel like it could be concerning love. It's obviously about somebody else and yourself. And then you have 9 of Sky. So this is you being very stressed out, very worried. You can't sleep. You're probably not eating very good. And we did see that up here with the 10 of Swords. And you have the 9 of Sky. So this is a 3 of Sky. This is somebody putting something else before a love relationship. So you either put work before it, or somebody you are with or care about is bringing mischievous people around you possibly. And maybe you are thinking about it, and that could be why you're stressed for some of you. So Fire Kitten is somebody who plays with fire, somebody who takes chances because they're kind of young, childlike. Good kitty is good karma. So look, you had the 8 of Cups, which is very heavy karma, and then you have good karma. So maybe the bad karma wasn't for you, and you're going to see somebody else get karma. Because good always trumps bad. So that karma must be for somebody else, and maybe, okay, something's coming out in the Moon, and maybe you're going to hurt when you see somebody else get their karma, and you're going to start thinking maybe you had something to do with it or something like that. So don't go there, that you are not that powerful. You don't control the karma. You can see it happen and feel it, but you can't control it. Alright, so let me go with another one. And you have 5 of Sea. So this is your pride being hurt. And you're the only one that knows your pride has been hurt, Sagittarius. Nobody else is around you. Nobody else seems to know. So Sea King is somebody watching you, observing you, and they don't say anything. They are very, very quiet. They just watch you. 8 of Sea is somebody who either has to be selfish to get through a hard situation so people don't bring them down further, or it is somebody who is very selfish, who only cares about material things and money. So Fire King could be ego. This is pride and ego. So we did see somebody's pride getting hurt, and then like good karma, and then, yeah, ooh, just a lot of pride and stuff there. So let me see, the next one is Sky King. So you have 2 people watching you. 2. Well, I guess this one could be more of a mentor. So this one could be a mentor, somebody you go to for advice, and this one is watching you. This one would be, they don't say anything, and I don't feel it's mischievous. They just watch you and don't say anything. So now I'm going to pull the Whispers of the Ocean for you. And you have 26 talking smack. So if somebody's talking smack, you're going into the light. The light always overrides the dark. So I feel like you're going to be fine. Just be aware that somebody could be talking smack. And then you have knock knock, 14. 5 is a change. I feel like somebody could be showing up at your door to just unannounced, surprisingly. So be prepared for that, Sagittarius. And I don't feel like it has anything to do with this talking smack. It's just somebody coming to visit from your past. So superhero 31, which would be 4, I do feel like you're your own superhero, that you have struggled through a hard time in the last few months, possibly year, and you feel like you've taken it pretty well, and you feel like a superhero. You feel maybe this person knocking on your door is going to enlighten you and make you feel powerful. So over your shoulder 10, this tells me that you are leaving something behind. You have it ending. You had it with the 10 of Swords, you have it here. Something is ending in your life. Some situation is ending, you're moving on from it. It could also mean you might need to forgive somebody for something that might not have worked out. Forgiveness. So now I'm going to pull the Soul's Journey lesson cards for you. So, gosh, a lot of stuff going on. It doesn't seem like there's that many other people. A couple people, and you and someone else. So the first one for the Soul's Journey lesson is denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. And this one here said face your fear. So you have 2 cards that say face your fears and one that says denial cards. So that's pretty important to me. That's telling me there's something you're not dealing with. So you have to get control of that. Or you don't have to do anything, but you should. It would be for your highest good if you do. So I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. And the next one is doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. So this would be good. I know it's hard not to know all the answers, but this is saying let go. Let the universe show you what you need to do and where you need to go. Don't try and hurry. Don't doubt. Have faith. I release the need to know all the answers. So now I'm going to pull the Cats Mystical Cats Tarot deck for you, and the first one is desiring balance. So a lot of you are desiring balance. You want everything to get back on track, and with the way things are going right now, it could be really hard for some people who want to be organized. Right now it could really throw some people off the way things are. So have faith. And then the next one is attitude, desire, and transformation. So yeah, you're really having a hard time. You really want things to change. Balance and transformation. You are ready. You are struggling, it seems like, to deal with what's going on. It's gone on long enough for you, and you feel like you don't want to deal with it anymore. But you will. You're not saying you're not going to. You're just saying you're starting to struggle a little. It's starting to wear you down is what I'm seeing, Sagittarius. You're starting to get tired. So the first angel and ancestor card for you, Sagittarius, is Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. So this talks about you have, let me look it up because it's pretty powerful. Okay, it says, take your time and focus on developing your gifts and strengths. You may have been through many challenges and lows, but you are now in a space of transformation, and that said transformation. So you have 2 transformation and 2 facing your fears in this reading, Sagittarius. So there are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents you were born with and born to share. So I feel like you're shape-shifting to maybe you're changing careers for some of you. You have many talents and you will share them in your lifetime. You're guided to stay focused on the light, knowing it will guide you forward. So maybe some of you are feeling confused and you needed that you have gifts that are going to be slowly unveiled throughout your lifetime, I feel, and those gifts could change periodically to accommodate your life and your goals. So the next one of the angel and ancestor is High Priest, Intend and Create. Beautiful. This is very powerful. So this tells me, Sagittarius, that some of you could be upgrading on your vibration, because the High Priest is when you intend and create. You know what you want, where you want to go. You research how to do it. You learn to stay in the positive energy. You allow the universe and its forces to help you. And you, wow, that is just powerful. That really, really is. That is a really good reading. The readings have been really powerful. A lot of love being formed, I'm finding. A lot of people finding their strength. Recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. You have 3 cards that say face your fear. Sagittarius, if that's not telling you there's something you're fearful that you have got to get a hold of. 3 cards said the same thing. I'm going to read the other one real fast to see if it says anything about fear in there. But obviously we know. It just says stay focused. The light will guide you. If you're seeing a certain animal all the time, that could be medicine for you. So this is really powerful, Sagittarius. I hope you guys connected to this, those of you that needed something, because there was definitely a message in here for a lot of you Sagittariuses. So hang in there. With those 2 last cards, you could be on a spiritual realm. You could be raising your vibration. You could be a bridge between earth and heaven, which is scary to some of you. But if you're scared, the universe will not use you. I hate to say use you. They will not take advantage of your gift. If you have a gift to be able to communicate between those realms and you're scared, they won't use that gift. They'll wait till you're not scared. So some of you may be realizing, yeah, that you have a gift and you have some sort of connection. So thank you so much, Sagittarius, for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. I hope this helps you a lot. This was really a strong spiritual reading. The messages are loud and clear to me. I hope it is to you as well. So thank you so much. Bless you, Sagittarius.